I'm aware that for the last 50 years and more, willingly telling someone that you go to church tends to mean something very specific. And that is because the moral majority, the prosperity gospel, and Christian fundamentalists really have done a number on the American psyche. And as a result of their work, I know that there is now a huge and growing part of the American population that draws conclusions about people who go to church. And if you read the news, if you read it today even, you'll realize quickly that those conclusions can be perfectly reasonable. And that's part of why I get uncomfortable talking about my job with strangers. Because when people ask me what I do for a living, I feel like I have to apologize. My apology reflex springs from this massive weight of history and our current cultural climate. It's no surprise that some folks recoil from religious people. I get it. And so sometimes I do apologize. Sometimes I even try to explain. You know, I know what you've heard, but that's not me. Yes, I know what you've heard, but that's not my church. Yes, I know what you've heard, but that's not who we are. Yes, I know what you've heard, but we're different. And sometimes I can almost smell the confusion, the suspicion. And I understand their reaction makes a lot of sense. Yes, stranger on the plane, I am clergy, and I completely understand why you suddenly don't want to talk to me. I am tired of apologizing. Why should I have to apologize for a church that doesn't hate people? Not women, not children, not gay people, not queer people, not trans people, not black people, not immigrants, not foreigners, not outsiders, no hate for anyone at all. Why should I apologize for a church that doesn't tell people how bad they are? No hellfire, no damnation, no original sin, no love the sinner and hate the sin, no depravity is human nature, none of that toxic malarkey. Why should I apologize for a church that cares about making the world better, showing up for justice, pushing the arc of human history upward, onward, forever? Why should I apologize for a church that celebrates wholeness and growth, bettering ourselves, bettering our world, of caring, of engaging, of connecting? Why should I apologize for a church that welcomes the stranger, welcomes the doubter, welcomes the questions, and agrees not to judge but to love, to walk together even and especially when we don't agree? Why should I apologize for a church that tries, that gets it wrong, laments when we fall short of our ideals and aspirations, and then recommits to trying to make it right? Why am I apologizing for a church I don't belong to? Here, you can bring your hopes and needs right along with your lamentations and your loneliness. You can bring your whole self, your broken self, your uncertain self, your lonely, quiet, hurt, and hurting self. You can bring your curious, questioning, doubting, untrusting, suspicious, cranky, cantankerous, rebellious self. And you are welcome here.